Buongiorno, ¿cómo estáis, ticanis? Hola, boo. How you guys doing? All right, I'm back. I got to do a video because I don't think I can capture what I want to say in a post. Uh, so let's get started. Remember back a couple of weeks ago on a Sunday night when the cryptos took a shit, and I came out and I said, "Look, don't worry about it. Thrusty moves are designed for to get emotion out of you, right? That's what happens. You start getting those liquidation breaks. It's you know they're preying on the newbies, and that is problematic. All right. So remember here where I said, "Oh, it looks fine." Boom, looks fine, right? What happened? Whee! How about Bitcoin? Right, same thing. Big thrust down move. Oh my God, it's falling. Boom, back up. Um, so let's talk about what happened today in the markets, right? Remember how I said this is a head test? It's testing the head. All right. If you were just looking at this part, if you're just looking at it from this perspective, you're not aware of the head and shoulders. You think, oh, it's going up, but there's no head test. You're not aware of a head test. You're going to end up in a situation where you're not really seeing what's going on. So you see this move go up. Let me use the other one. So you see this move go up, starts to consolidate, bull flag, right? It's going to resolve to the upside. Yeah, that makes sense. Good analysis on your part. Um, that's what I would think. But that's not the way it is because if you go back into what's going on? Oh, sorry. If you go back, there's a head test. Right? I didn't put this here for my health. It's meaningful. All right. Now this could have resolved either way. Uh, but again, as I told my subscribers, and unfortunately I can't tell that to you guys. I have to keep some stuff to myself and my subscribers, and fair is fair. I said, look, here's the deal: that if we get into a situation where price comes down here, right, and it builds a pressure and then breaks, you can short that. The likelihood is, so long as you remain in this structure, is the other instruction I gave, is that you're going to get that move to the upside. The bias is still to the upside so long as it's in structure. Fair enough. If, on the other hand, it dumps, don't fall for it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's there to provoke a reaction. So what happens is people start to short after it's fallen. They short in the hole, and then price goes up against them, and they end up covering, and as I say, puking it up. Uh, so if you do want to short, if there's a short setup, okay, what are you looking for? Here's how you do it. This is the proper way of trading, and I'm going to keep saying it. Let me say it one more time. Please learn how to read a chart when it's naked. Just price. Learn how to read price first. First and foremost, learn how to read price. I'm telling you, it's going to improve your trading immensely. Okay. All right. Let me get back to what I was saying. So here's the way you short. Okay. If you want to short this, if this is going to be a double top, if this is going to end up being, something bad, more downside, this is the way you do it. I'll show it to you. It's not rocket science. That's it. You wait for this to build the pressure at the bottom of the support area, and then it tanks. And then, and only then, can you take this short. Not this. Not this. because this can turn out to be, where was it? I just brought it up. I gotta go all the way back, and I can't pause this thing without stopping it. So I'll go back. Sorry for wasting your time. This drop can end up like this. Okay? You don't want that. This can turn out to be very bullish. It can turn out to be like this. Okay? Now, go back. Go back in time a little bit. Oops, I keep forgetting this thing. I'm not used to it. All right. So I drew this purple, this line here. Okay. So we can identify it on small time frames. So look at this. Weep. Up it went. Weep. Like my sound effects. Up it went. Okay. Weep. All right. You get the point, right? Those are wicks. Those are wicks. They just come down. They scare the crap out of everybody, and then up it goes. This may be the same. This very well could be the same. But if it starts to build out like I showed you, okay, starts building pressure here, and then it breaks, then you take the short. Then you take it. That's the way, if you want to short it, that's the way to do it, the professional style. If you don't do it that way and you're just chasing anything that moves, and you're expecting this to go to the upside, you're long, it tanks, you cover, then you short, you're trying to make your money, it goes back up on you, and then you blow out your account. Thank you very much for your money. Go out, go earn some money, and then come back, and then you can repeat the same mistake because you won't know what you're doing. Okay, so please learn how to read charts properly first, and then you'll have a lot more fun over the course of time. I promise you. Now, is this going to end up looking like a Head and Shoulders? I don't know. This very well could be. Okay, this could end up being did I say Head and Shoulders? I'm sorry. Double top. Right? It can very well turn out to be a double top. Very simple. But you gotta wait until it comes down here. Then it's a validated double top. And then if it breaks, oh ho ho, then you start looking for the deeper pullbacks. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So please be aware of it. Okay, be aware of it. For right now, this could be a liquidation break on a bigger time frame. What's a liquidation break? More or less, a liquidation break is it comes down, scares the crap out of everybody, hit stops, forces everybody kind of puke it up, and then woof, off to the races it goes, and then this turns out to be a 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, so again, you spend enough time in the seat, you practice, you know what you're looking for, you learn how. Well, first of all, you got to learn to see what you're looking for. Then you have to learn how to count right, and then see what the structure tells you, because it's got to be a valid structure. And then you can know where the good risk reward areas are, what to expect, and then when it does happen, one of the 2 or 3 scenarios that are possible, the one works out, you're like, okay, I know how to handle it, because you can project into the future of what's going to happen because you've seen it a million times over the course of your time in seat. Okay, because these things do repeat over the course of time. That's the whole point of a technical analysis. But if you're going to put in 10 million indicators, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, I'm not saying that they don't work for you. Whatever works for you works for you. I'm just giving you a different perspective on the same, line of thinking, that start with nothing, then build up whatever you need. Okay, so that's it for now. Let's see what tomorrow is going to bring. I had a target that it's going to come somewhere up here, that 13.5, 13.6 area. All right, and that I did some live trading for my subscribers today. I didn't trade actually, but showed them what's going to come next, why here, all this stuff. Okay, and I had this as a target, and then this is exactly what the market closed here somewhere, right? So uh, that's why I have this here. So I'm sorry I couldn't I couldn't tell you guys about this earlier, so you can be prepared for it and know how to react and how to trade it. But now I can tell you. So next time you see something like this, you understand what you're looking for. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I did post that Germany head and shoulders in here. Okay. Here's another little tip. When you start seeing head and shoulders everywhere, problematic. Head and shoulders everywhere leads to this. Okay. So again, we have a head and shoulders up here. There's a lot of charts with head and shoulders and resistance and double tops and whatever. Uh, so keep that in mind. For right now, it looks fine. Okay, it's still within the rising wedge. But if it breaks, if something happens in the next couple of days and this starts to break, well, things can really change in terms of analysis. Um, that's all I can tell you for now. Just be aware of this, okay? And remember that Germany, year to date, I think, is the market leader worldwide. This is considered to be a value stock, a stock index, okay? EWG is the ETF. All right, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, you can personal message me, post below. Don't forget to follow me. Again, what I do is, it's an ongoing diary, and I follow up on everything that I post and why and so forth. So you can follow, like, subscribe, and that's it. Thank you. Take care. Good night.